stop talking. Our lady gonna be go that way.
How do we look? This is our first video vlog, huh?
Oh you didn't tell me it's already.
Good morning. Say good morning, babe.
Morning.
Today we're headed somewhere. I don't know the name. Do you know the name? I forget the name.
Some kind of the frozen river.
Yeah, some place where we walk on some frozen ice. So it's gonna be pretty cool. It's cold here in January in Beijing, but we are ready. We are going to the car because we have a 2-hour drive that's so long.
He's peeping.
Which one? It's the W one, yeah, Volkswagen? Okay. We're back at the apartment because Olivia forgot some things and she also needs to go pee before our 2-hour journey over to some cold nature area. We're doing a photo shoot for her. She does work with Xiaohongshu, which is basically the Instagram version here in China. So we get to do that for some fun as well. I often help Olivia shoot her brand photos, and she takes her work seriously. Later that day, she got a little upset by my playfulness, which you witnessed in the beginning of this video. It's a good opportunity for us to get outside of Beijing, where there's a lot of high-rise buildings, as you can see over here. You see this a lot in Beijing because the population is so big. I forget the number, maybe 10, 20 million. I'm not sure. You can check on Google. Don't take me up on that estimate. But yeah, it's a lot of people, and mostly people live in these type of high-rise apartment buildings, as we do too. Outside of the city center, Beijing becomes more beautiful. During the spring and summer months, Olivia and I often go with a group, either to the mountains for hiking, trail running, and other adventures. We're finally out of the big city. It took about an hour. Now we need to do a pit stop because I am starving.
You're always starving. It's always starving. You never.
I'm a growing boy, still growing, so I need to eat. This is a Shake Shack burger. I'm not sure if they have these back home in California, but here in Beijing they do. It's not as good as In-N-Out, but it will do. You said you want to walk on it, yeah? Actually, there's a small lake across the street from where we live. And Olivia saw people walking on it. And she was like, no, I would never do that. And now here we are. We're about to do it. Honestly, I was starting to have my own hesitation about walking on this river. I've seen way too many videos on WeChat of people falling inside. I also have friends here in Beijing that go inside these lakes and rivers for fun. They call it the winter plunge. But yeah, that's not for me. We need to put on some special clip-ons so we can walk on the ice without slipping and sliding. Not trying to do the moonwalk out here. So we bought these ice cleats that wrap around your boots. They are pretty cheap and very useful. Later on that day, we actually saw a lady walking around in regular shoes on the ice, and she slipped and hit her head pretty hard. Luckily, she didn't get knocked out, but it just goes to show that safety should be first, especially when you're in unfamiliar territory. It only took about a minute to put them on, and then it was time to take our first steps onto the ice. We ended up finding a spot where people were already walking. Safety in numbers, I guess. Oh, I hate that sound. It's like the chalk on the nails on the chalkboard, yeah.
Do your Michael Jackson thing. Actually, it's my first time walking on the frozen river as well. A little bit stressful and a little bit excited. I like the feeling of being closer to nature. but it may taste like a pollution.
I need to really suck my stomach, my abs.
Can you? Hello.
Welcome to the...
Oh, it's Mother Nature.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, she's a terrible dancer. Someone give her some dancing lessons.
It's definitely an amazing experience because you can see fish and grass still moving under the ice. It almost seems like a fairy tale world.
Frozen like some snowflakes. One by one, one by one. Wow. Amazing nature. I like it.
If I actually fell in, how would you save me?
I don't know. Just to follow the nature.
Luckily, no one fell inside. It was neat to walk on a river that we had been to during the summer months and to see a frozen waterfall. Before we headed home, Olivia and I did a little dance and soaked in some fresh winter air.